Well, where's the other window? What? How to pop out chat? Ugh. Chat window add-on isn't working. I mean, why would it, right? Why would it? What if I close this out? Wait, did you? It was the same. I had like the same bot. The last Twitch comment I got yesterday is the first Twitch comment I got today from the same user. Oh no. I can't interact with... Okay. Maybe this add-on's just not going to work. I can't, like, banish bots through it. Tragic. Alright, what were we saying? Oh, you were in Boston. I was almost going to go to Boston, yesterday? Right? Was it yesterday? Yeah. It would have been yesterday. I would have went to Boston yesterday. Yeah, I'm in New Hampshire too. I would actually would have went to Boston because apparently my uncle, like all the hospitals are filled, and he's in the hospital from pneumonia. They had to like put him under to stick that breathing thing down his throat or something, and we were like, oh, maybe we should go make sure he doesn't die. But apparently he's fine now. I don't know. I didn't end up going. I haven't looked further into it, and I'm not going to. I just saw something I wanted to think about, and now I can't find it again. What was I just thinking about? Let's see. Can you actually play Godo as a commander? Have I done that? I did. Hey, look, if Clive can do it, we can do it. You just sort of lose if it doesn't work, though. There's no other thing to do. Maybe that's not a thing. What was Goat talking about? Trample spider nonsense. Last time I was in Boston was a Wardruna concert. Before that, my sister was born, I think. My half sister. Was that the last time I was in Boston? Let me think about it. Oh no, I went to see some WWE. Yeah, we went and saw some wrestling thing. It was either Raw or WWE. Or maybe it was neither of them. I don't know. But I went with a friend down there and watched it. Not my kind of thing, but, you know, I had someone I was with. He asked me if I wanted to go again. I'm like, no. I don't want to go again. I remember I had a conversation with someone on the train. I don't know what it is, but I like talking to people who are like 20 years older than me. Every time I'm hanging out with people at a party, I'm like, oh, I just find myself talking to like older people and not my friends. I love people's life stories. As long as they're at least 50. If you're younger than that, go away. I don't want to talk to you. I'm funny. Five color Aang yet? Nope. I have not. Wait, what? Okay. Yeah, look at that. You live an hour from me, apparently? That's funny. I can't legally dox myself. What does this do? Do we just run all the Metadorks? This one, Mountain View Resort. Leadership event going on. Oh. Huh. Only thing I've ever done is meet Sununu. That's all I've done politically in my life. Is just look at him and be like, hey. That's it. I don't know anything about wrestling. Like, nothing. But they did smack someone with a chair full of nails on it. Or a table. There's a little blood. It's quite surprising. I should have read this. If you in-web it, it enters with counters equal to the mana value of the return creature. So you have to already play something big? Kinda? What is Lumra doing? Probably nothing. Well, picking up... No, it's got Vigilance. Can't really do that. Suppose it's a cult attack. The person I went to the wrestling thing, I think, works in Concord. I think. Some in Fenrir? Oh, yeah. Well, you have to tap it, though. How do you tap stuff? Actually, how do you tap stuff? Fear of missing out is a loot. It's a 2/3 delirium. And yeah, station lands. Is Cryptolith rights in standard? Molt yeah, Molt Tender. Yeah. Wait, no. Well, maybe. I don't know if standard lets that card exist. I don't think it does. World Wagon? I don't even have the red station land, do I? I don't think I do. Doesn't look like I do. So I didn't look further. What about just station in general? Station's in standard, right? Oh, I do. Yeah, I got a whole lot literally cooler. Because it keeps snowing. What does this card have to do with stationing? Reach, whenever he casts a spell. What? I typed in station and it shows me this thing. And maybe it's the Spider-Man version of it has the word station in it. Is that how that works? I guess. I mean, it's the only conclusion I can come to. Station, flying, haste. So you station this and then you pick up the state. But then, you know what? This isn't bad. I wish it was... What about this one? Flying Trample Station 8. Okay, you know what? They're cards I've never played before, so any excuse, I suppose, I'll take it. Attacks, put a creature from your hand onto the battlefield. Well, you're picking up your creatures. Yeah, that's fine. Whenever this enters, it deals damage equals number of artifacts. Nope. Alright, that's actually just more than enough things to put into play in tap, so that was easy. Now it's a matter of playing good cards to fill in the gaps. I suppose cards I own, because I don't think I'm crafting anything today. Probably won't get more packs until the next set comes out. Probably. I don't know. Yeah, we're getting blasted by snow. Everyone's like doing everything earlier so they don't have to deal with it. There's just any excuse to leave tomorrow has been snuffed out. Leave home, I mean. It's funny that like all the mail I've gotten is still when you would expect to get it. Those poor mailmen. It's like, I need my magic cards in the mail. And they're like, yep, we got you. Yeah, I don't think Cryptolith writes in standard. Harmonize? Yeah, that's true. I think I have enough tap things, though. But there are like 1 or 2 Harmonize cards that are worth thinking about. I'm not really excited about what my commander does, honestly. The fact that I have to pick up a giant thing instead of swinging at my opponent with the giant thing is just weird. I guess Craterhoof Behemoth is real. Galta's like the one thing I really like with this commander. The rest of it I really just don't feel too great about. Losing things, removing your own counters is ugly. Do I want Arcane Signet? Probably. I don't know anything about do I? Maybe I do. Solemn Simulacrum. That's another thing to pick up. Yeah. Any interesting ETBs? Summon Bahamut. I think we just play enough mana that Summon Bahamut's a real card. Like, castable. Because it has to be castable. Otherwise I can't, like, play it. Kona cheats, right? At the beginning of your second main, if it's tapped. Yeah, right? You just put that in there, tap it with a different... There are a bunch of stuff. There's no fetch lands. I don't think Ice Till Explorer is real. Maybe not even... No, maybe not even that. Atali, I can't play Atali. Urabrast's Forge? What would that do? Doesn't that just make a token? It's not in standard. Are there like any interesting red cards? Come on. Give me something. I see this sometimes. Jump. Flying. Tap it to add red. Equipment or activate an equip ability. So it can tap itself. But it's already a 1/1 flyer. It doesn't really have to do that. But let's say it does. And you cast your commander on turn... Oh, no. I guess you can't cast it on turn... Wait, what? No, you can cast it on turn 2 with this, and then have a 2-mana 5/4? That's weird. Probably not all that ideal. Oh, wait, what's this? What's this? Oh! I finally got the YouTube chat window to pop up with the add-on. It literally took this long for it to pop up. Yeah, I don't think this add-on is going to work here. This software. I need to find something else. Well. Oh yeah, Braid. I forgot I have an opponent to worry about. Lightning Strike? Suplex? Oh, there's no One Ring. Haste. The 3/1 haste card. Oh, it doesn't really work. Because it can't target your commander if you pick it up. Can target spell or ability. No. Oh, what about you? This regular Screamies. I don't know the name of the haste card, but I'm pretty sure it costs 3. If it doesn't... Oh, there it is. So you can target something, give it haste, but then if you pick it up, you're not really like... Well, I mean, you could use this to give something... I think there's 2 of those? This one costs mana to activate. I don't like that too much. There, you can't play Ragavan. Enduring Courage? Hmm. I like picking up Clifftop. That's pretty nice. What does this do? No, no, no. What do we have in the colorless department? So I could like, oh, it's still a lot of mana. It's a lot of mana to do this, but I think this card works regardless as like a soft. No, this technically is normal Brawl, actually. The one I play is abnormal. I play like vintage Brawl. This is like the official one. I guess this keeps drawing cards. Raccoon does what the... I can't cast this. Like, I can't in-web cast this and give something haste. Where the 3 mana one, I can cast it. I can tap it in-web and then immediately recast it. I can't do that with this one. I don't think just naked haste is that great. Unless I in-web something else and not this card. Maybe that's fine. I'd have to play this though. It's obviously not a very good card. Whenever enters, gift was promised, naturalize something. Well, I could keep picking this up. I like this ability a lot. I don't even know if I like Hotfoot now. I'm just used to giving Roxanne haste. I don't know if we're even in that department. It's probably just not viable to play stuff like this. Probably. You can't really pick up Enduring Courage, though. But I guess, yeah, it gives everything haste. I'm not really picking it up. Like, ever. If I can't in-web it, I'm not, like, super excited about playing it. Unless it does something extraordinarily significant. It also shows up after my commander would show up. Most of the time. In my head. Canonically. Biblically. Spiritually. The Red Overlord is another thing it's not exciting to grab. Oh, the Carnosaur is. I can pick that up. I was about to say, we have command tower, right? No gemstone. Ugh. Throwing? Oh, this is a pile, huh? This is certainly a pile. Yeah, I was saying that earlier. I think Golds is the only card I like with this commander. um, well, we found a pile. There's text. The 8 mana Ghalta? What? Huh? Suppose I should read it. How do you spell Ghalta? I figured it out. Oh, I mean, you have to cast it, though. It costs 8 mana. You have to hard cast this. It would it would be the second most expensive card in the deck. I guess I cast enough mana sources. You have to cast this. I don't know. I really prefer Kona. Kona just seems like the actual Ghalta, because you can tap this with other means and then just start cheating things into play at a reasonable time. This is insane to me. I don't know. Whatever. It's going to go in the deck. If it doesn't disappoint me, I'd be blown away. But it's probably one of the first things I'm going to take out. I'm actually not a fan of Freya. I'm now realizing I just don't like that. Oh yeah, I forgot about Molt Tender. I don't think Molt Tender is a standard card. I don't think it is. There was another maybe in here. Oh, maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't make it. Okay, maybe it's not in here. I don't see it. I could run Shock, Lightning Strike, Chainsaws? Whenever more creatures die. You could just run Chainsaw, I think. You're only running ramp spells? Oh yeah, I mean, I guess I could go that route. I wouldn't be surprised if that was just the better thing to do. Really wouldn't be surprised. It kind of just feels weird to play a bunch of giant stuff just to pick them up, though. I like to have something in the middle to do. Otherwise, I should play like Azusa. There's not a lot of crazy, like, giant ETBs in Standard. It's cool to pick up Summon Bahamut, but it costs 9. I don't know, I like the sharpshooter stuff. Graveyard exiling? Ugh. For what? The blue-black Spider-Man guy? Maybe? Or something? I think I want to get caught up in my commander. I wanted to do something. I just want to, like, in web on turn 3 or 4. And, like, pick up a summon Fenrir or something. I mean, I could just go into an entire ramp strategy. But I really think there's a lot of better commanders for that. Look, I gotta make content, alright? I have to have my commander have text. Otherwise people yell at me, and I get cancelled. Yeah, I don't know... We have Ghost Vacuum, right? I don't really even want Ghost Vacuum, though. I don't even know if I want Arcane Signet. Oh, I know it's a trap. Don't get me wrong. I think we'll keep Arcane Signet. I mean, actually, I could play a creature in that spot that does the same thing. Nah, this is fine. Although there's the trample one. The deck is like all creatures. Herd Heirloom instead of Arcane Signet. It's like always going to tap for mana. The whole deck is basically creatures. So. You use it to block early. Look, it's not Roxanne. I'll give it that. But I don't think anyone's asking it to be Roxanne. I just want to bop someone with it. Yeah, I don't feel like I'm exiling graveyards. I'm just trying to win. Alright, I'm going to start here. We're here with Borys the Spider Rider. Absolutely no idea what the real version of it is in the Spider-Man set, and I don't care. 3 mana, 4/3, trample. In Web 2, if it's cast using InWeb, it enters with the amount of counters equal to the creature you InWebbed. And InWebbing is picking up a tapped creature. So if you pick up Solemn Simulacrum, this enters with 4 1/1 counters, and you have another Solemn trigger looming in your hand for later, which is kind of cool. This is in Standard. I don't really have a lot of faith that this is even remotely successful in Historic. I feel like I'm going to get swamped, and it'll take me forever, even against lower power commanders, right? No matter what bracket you find yourself in, you're still playing against Dark Ritual, Ragavan, you know, all that jazz. Now, you have the added benefit of playing a ton of 1-mana cards to InWeb very quickly, but I don't really feel that enthralled about a 2-mana 5/4, tapping Llanowar Elves on turn 2, and then picking or InWebbing immediately on turn 2. You just have a 5/4. I don't think a turn 2 5/4 is that good in Historic, but it's kind of okay in Standard. Kind of. Maybe it isn't. I don't know. If it isn't, then we can abandon all the things that cost 3, 4, and 5, and then just cast ramp spells into giant things. But we shall see. Do I have Boom Mobile? What? Is that like a... I don't know what that is. Is it a card? Hello? Hello? When it enters, add 4. I mean, you can tap to crew. Spend this only to activate abilities. So not in web. This vehicle deals X damage. I mean, it crews, so you can in web easier. That's okay, I guess? I don't know how Gulto's an idea here. I really don't. Yep. Want to play with a 1-mana commander? Not ideal. I mean, I could crew it and swing and pick it back up. I don't hate... I mean, I'm going to be real with you. I like it more than Gulto. So, there's that. Alright, well, I'm sure this game is already over because I didn't deal with Momo on turn 1. I can do something, maybe? I guess. This has reach. Does that matter? I don't know. Okay, let's play this. And then I guess I swing? Trading a 1/1 seems... Yeah, I would absolutely trade with my opponent's cards here. Absolutely. Okay. I mean, it has reach. Oh, come on. Ugh. Death by 1,000 dumbness. How exciting. Well, that doesn't really do anything, at least. So I'm not taking additional damage. It fundamentally did nothing. Like it literally did nothing. Let's play that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. Tap that. 5. Alright, if my commander lives, I can summon Bahamut? Ugh. I don't know where to go from there, but if it lives, I guess I have something. Oh, come on. Stop targeting my stuff. Bruh. What is this deck? Oh, this feels like the most boring thing to play against, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, whatever. It's lame. Just die to 1/1 draft fillers that fly. And they answer all your blockers, I guess. That's boring. I'm upset, if you couldn't tell. Boring. I literally could have cast Summon Bahamut next turn, which is quite surprising. Well, that's not a hand. Suppose this is a hand. With cards in it. Plotting is 2? Oh, it's 3. Ugh. Alright, so we in-web. Look at that, we did it. We did it. We're in there. We're gaming. Taste it. Taste the rainbow, opponent. Let's play... let's just plot this. I could have just cast it and then, like, also cast Gene Pollinator. Maybe that was slightly better? No, I like this other line here. What the heck is that? Exile a permanent equal to another. Waterbend 2, sack it, scry 2. Okay. Green. Screamies? No, I'm playing a land, so I should play the you must deal with this or die card. Why did you not kill the Mossborn Hydra? What are you doing? Let's play this. I wonder if playing the land was better. No. Always play the Nemesis. Oh, cool, it's the fun Aang. Great. Oh, cool, I lost everything. Fun. Well, I didn't win, so I guess I lose. I don't understand how... I'm taking out the 8-mana Gulta. It doesn't make any sense. I don't understand. I probably should take out Craterhoof as well, honestly. I didn't really look at any vehicles. I don't know if I own the Boom one. I didn't really look at many. Do we have Smuggler's Copter? Oh no, I looked at World Wagon, right. What does this one do? When it attacks, reveal the cards of the top library until you reveal a land. It's got haste. It's not haste. I literally said I don't think a 2-mana 5/4 is good. I've already said this. On turn 2 or whatever. I've already said this. Yeah, I think I'm going to take out Craterhoof as well. It seems like that's the case. Let's try that one. Rules fine. What does this one do? When it enters, deals 5 damage. What are creatures? Your opponent's controller X. Oh, that's kind of funny. I wish it cost 4. What about this one? Each other vehicle and creature you control enters with a 1/1 counter. Hmm. Each other vehicle. Because I like this more than the saw ship. They're not creatures? Well, Okay, I like this more than that one. This one taps for mana. Tap it, crew it. That's weird. Alright. Nowhere to go but up. Let's get rid of that. Oh, the fact that I don't have a turn 2 play is awful. It's fine. It's better than the alternative, I guess. Oh, okay, I found it. Huge. So let's swing with. We gotta think about this. Swing in web for 2, 3. 3 that. So this swing in web. And web costs 2. So I can't do both. 1, 2. Alright. And station. Okay. Well, there's an 8/7 in play. There's still an 8-7 in play. Alright, there's still an 8-7 in play. Beautiful. So you have haste. It's just more damage. Swing? 4? 5? Yep. Okay. Three, so you get another mountain station. Okay. Alright, I have Gaia's Cradle. Look at that. Did it. I'd love to see that. So, swing? Alright, I'll go this way. And this. What is that? Okay. Ugh. Can this go face, please? It does go face. For 4? It's a 2-turn clock, so probably have to block it. Well, that's unfortunate. I can... No, I can't. No, I can't cast that. I guess I'll just make the stats. No. I think we'll swing first, see what happens. Yeah, we're not gonna Bloom Vine, because it's a creature to crew, which I think is reasonable here. I don't have Lightning Strike or anything, though. Oh, go figure. Riveting gameplay. Whoops. Alright, well, I just threw the game. Ooh, that's embarrassing. I did not mean to play that side of it. Yikes. That was awful. Cannot believe I just did that. I literally just threw the game, probably. Whoops. Played the wrong side. Oh, A for effort, I guess. Still probably going to lose to whatever was in their hand anyways. Let's be real. Running out of lands. Actually, they don't even have to block now. Oh, nope, they just had an answer anyways. Okay, so I wasn't going to get damage in regardless. Let's in-web the Boom Mobile? Seems a bit reckless, but I'm going to do it. Seems a little reckless. But I suppose if I just exhaust it again, they're in trouble? That's not even true, it's not lethal. The heck is that? Return... Oh, okay. Sure. What does this do? 5 damage to our creature without... So, cast this. 1 through 4. 1, 2... Oh my goodness, is this lethal? There's no stifle. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Wow. Yeah, I mean, this is the power of a vehicle against sweepers. And the power... This is actually really good to pick up over and over with the commander. It's nuts. Especially in these, like, long games like this. Wow. Almost through. Almost totally through. This deck doesn't play a lot of counter spells because it wants, like, Shiko value, I guess. But... Wow, what a game. Okay. That was the first game we won, too. And it required the most brain power. Cool. That was cool. I like winning with funny cards. Alright, how do we do that again? But, like, more better. Oh, it didn't show me the partner zone. Huh. Maybe I want a second mountain. No, a second mountain, yeah. Another mountain. Maybe. Iro? What? Unk? Play the Unk. 1 damage to each creature your opponents control. I mean, I kind of like the Flame Slash side. Oh, it's a sorcery. Do I like that more than the Braid? Not really. No, I don't think I like Iroh's whatever. One to each, 2 to each, 3 to each. No, I don't. Why are we trying to sweep the board? Why are we trying to sweep the board? Well, according to you, Go, you don't even play it. You only play it when you have giant things in play. That doesn't count. I'm playing it for real. I'm showing you how it's really done. It always triggers Herd Heirloom, which is nice. I feel like haste is important. Ugh, I wish haste wasn't. Is it, though? It is. Haste is pretty good here, I think. I wish it wasn't. Because I don't know how to make room for it. Is Mossborn Hydra real? Maybe it isn't. I don't have any fetch lands. 2, 4... 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. And maybe it's not real. I don't have any fetch lands, and I'm not going to play any, because tap lands are abysmal. The Haste Doge. I had the 3-2 in here a second ago. Vehicles make me like haste way less, at least. Sweeping my Momo opponent's board is not a way to like win a broader range of games. I don't want Fire Magic because Momo beat me. That's reactionary. Also, I can just outpace Momo with half of my deck. I just didn't draw any of it. I thought about Meteor Golem. It is 7 mana. Maybe, you know what? Meteor Golem could full stop just be better than Summon Bahamut. And there probably is an argument it is. You never untap with this stupid thing. It doesn't ever happen. Maybe Meteor Golem's just better because it costs 2 less, which is insanely significant. I also can't, like, play this. Oh, no, I can. I can tap it. Okay, yeah. There's dream scenarios that involve that card, so... Yeah, I've only beaten a control deck once. I don't... The sample size is too low to just start playing things, because I lost to it or something. I really don't even think Momo's a bad matchup. I really don't. I can cast Harmless Offering. Send a message. What does this actually do? Oh, look, it's got haste. Okay, Ouroboros is slow. I'm not ever picking it up. I don't feel like I'm going super wide. Maybe that can come out. Although it is, like, scarier in Standard than Historic, I guess. Is that true? Maybe not. You can play it on turn, like, 1 in Historic at this point. Probably. I like the... Hazoret's one of my favorite characters in Magic. It's a shame that it got bastardized so bad in the race car set. It's such a shame. I'm so bothered by that. It's like taking a character I thought was really cool and then turning it into like a mascot for a team that I've never heard of. Like, how could you do that? How could you do that to my girl like that, bro? You just did her so dirty. I'm so bothered by that. Ugh. But that alone just ruins the race car set. I'll never look at the race car set in a positive way because it just destroyed Hazoret. What an actual joke. I feel like it's one of the few bastardizations we have of a Magic character, not like a Universes Beyond thing. I don't. They're barely Magic cards. They could have named the ability something else. Like, how are you going to put start your engines on a Hazoret card? Yeah, that's, yeah. A god with start your engine. Yeah, it's like, what? What are you doing? How did you think this was okay? Is it because Fortnite is popular? Is that what this is? I feel like I'm holding a Fortnite card. And it happens to be one of my favorite characters. If they ever did it to Shieldred, I'd probably just stop playing Magic. Or Liliana. I really like Liliana too. Those are like my OG characters. My first crushes as a kid. Liliana and Shieldred, in no particular order. And they haven't bastardized them yet. Give it time, though. I think the Fire Crystal's okay. It's not a creature, though. I think the Enduring one is just doing the same thing, but it's a creature. I like the discount, though. No, I don't. It's only on red cards. Yeah. I'm gonna not play the haste enablers. I feel like they're a little... Like, if they... It itself, it feels tragic. Except this one. The ones that tap feel tragic. Like, tap, give something haste. But this one's okay, I guess. It's like forever. I actually see this card played. It's unfortunate that, like, all of my red cards are double red. Oh, look at that. Look at that Dogecoin. Look at him. It looks like AI art. I'm not allowed to say that, but it kind of does, doesn't it? It looks like something AI would make right now. Like in the same prompt pool. I've been looking at too much slop, I guess. I know it's not AI. Oh, what do you do? Fibblethip? Isn't that blue? Oh, we're talking about cards, yeah. Enters or attacks. Exile. Nope. No time for that. Oh, yeah. When... I don't want FOMO. FOMO could work, but like... Yeah, imagine you don't play a lot of 4s, because you play all the giant stuff. So you probably skip over 4. And probably all the 3s are ramp spells, so... I like all my 4s. Kona just feels like a scam card that's similar to my commander, and I have a lot of ways to tap this. This feels like the Gulta you're actually looking for. I mean, I already looked at ETBs. I'm just doing it again. I wish Loomer didn't have Vigilance. Well, it's pretty easy to deck out in Standard, I've noticed. You can... you can deck out if you cast Luma 5 times. Or 3 times. It's pretty easy. There's no way to get this as a creature. Wait, how does Impending work? Time counters? Okay. There's no way to remove time counters, right? I'm sure I would have seen that 1,000 times if there was. Gruff triplets? Does that work? Is that in Standard? Oh, it is. If it isn't a token, make 2 tokens. And then when it dies, put a counter. So you can, like, pick up the original. Oh, it's only when it dies, though? So you pick it up. You make 2 more 3/3s. Do we have Precursor Golem? Isn't this Precursor Golem, except it costs 6 instead of 5? When one of them dies, counters on the other ones. I mean, it is 6 mana 9/9, I guess. Could pick up the original, do it again. I mean, this is actually kind of funny. It's one of those cards that can win in a funny fashion. I'm alright with it. Why not? Any excuse to play with cards I've never really played with before, I guess. I hate Momir Basics so much. I hate this so much. Nothing gets me more upset than Momir. I'm actually not allowed to stream Momir Basic. I will get really upset. Which is the antithetical to Momir Basic. It's supposed to be a slot machine. You're not supposed to win. You're supposed to get scammed. I can't handle it. I really can't. I'd rather Davriel give me a bad deal than play Momir Basic. Oh, man, please. Is this any color? This is only green. Badger Mole into Offspring. Ugh. Okay. Interesting opponent commander, though. Enters spell or creature. Sure. Tap land in your blue-white tempo deck. What are you doing? Yeah, we're going this route. I don't care. Going this route. Red min is for losers. Oh, that didn't do anything. Okay. Counter this, please? Dang it. I was hoping they'd counter that. I'm gonna station for... I think they have some kind of blocker, or they're not run into it. Sacrifice a land... God, such a bad card. Such a bad station. How does this in the same cycle as Gaia's Cradle? How did that make any sense to them? Sack a land and make a 2/2. Like, what? That's not even a mythic. That's literally not even a mythic. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, I looked at Leyline Weaver. I looked at that one too. How much mana do I have? 1, 2, 3. This is flash, right? It has to have flash. 1. Can I play around it? Yeah, yeah. I mean, you don't play this commander and not leave it up, so I can play around it. Wait, what? What are you doing? Well, huh? Did my opponent think that, like, removed the land or something? I'm so confused. I feel like I should kill this now. Now that they've put... No, this is still just way better than killing that. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. I know it leaves them with their commander in play, but, like... Alright. We all saw that. Please cast Wrath now. Just sweep it. Just sweep it, please. It'll make everything perfect. I promise. I have no idea why my opponent just did that. I could have... No. Well, yeah, I could have chainsawed it and picked back up the Badger Cub. Okay, my opponent just randomly milled 25 cards? What's happening? What is happening? Okay, so... my opponent's getting into my head. I don't like this. Let's do that. Let's, swing... I think I'm always casting this. Yeah. And then... swing. And that's it, right? I can station the funny. Oh, I didn't station it. Still one off. Gee, this card is so bad. Ugh. I could have stationed it if I tapped this for... No. These tap for 2. That wouldn't have worked. They did have a sweeper. Opponent, what are you doing? Of course they had a sweeper. Why wouldn't they? It's only just the blue-white tempo commander. I mean, that's just how it works, right? So let's play this. And I don't think I'm casting my commander. So there you go. Yep, the casual do nothing with your commander the first time into sweep the whole board. Intriguing. Okay. I guess I'm just playing this? Order lull? I think I'd station first every time. What is this? Creature from your hand on the battlefield. Yeah, we're definitely gonna station this. And I suppose I'll try to hit him for, what is that, 6? I think playing the Galleon is reasonable. They only have 1 mana. What could you do here? Oh, sure. Could be worse. Oh, hey, it's Gulta. Manifest Dread. It's casting cost, which is, what is that? 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tragic. Alright, we'll be reasonable. We'll be reasonable. Let's play this. And then pass. I should just not station this out of spite, because I'm never going to use it. Scry to draw. And then this comes back as a what? 4/3. Whenever you cast a spell, 1/1. Waterbend 20. Take an extra turn. Okay. We're seeing that played. This is definitely not a Aang deck. It's just like some blue-white control thing, I guess. Creature, please? Well, that's not what I meant. Does this do anything when you swing with it? Not really. Let's crew here. And then put this here in the swing. And then I guess I play this. It's not really that amazing, but it's not going to do anything sitting in my hand. Alright, crew the dumb. Can I do this whenever? Sack a land, make a 2/2. Ugh. Please don't tell me I'm going to start doing that. I really don't want to do that. Okay, they drew that again. They targeted 2 things I probably would not have targeted. I'm really curious if I'm supposed to... I don't think I am. Okay, Authority of the Councils makes it make more sense. Yeah, I'm not going to sack lands. At least not yet. So, flip this. I don't get the mana. Crew here. Try to play the game by swinging. Of course, my opponent has a spell. Why wouldn't they? Yep. Of course, of course, of course. There's like nothing I can do. I guess I just play this to draw a card. What are the stats if I pick it up? 7? Summon Fenrir. That sets up a lot of mana for the future. It's actually a pretty solid card here, mana-wise, but I'm probably already dead because my opponent has cards in their hand in a board state and cast sweepers in their Aang deck. Alright, whatever. Yep, I forgot I was just playing against blue-white control, and nothing I do can matter. Fun. Answer everything. My opponent literally janked around in the beginning of the game. Didn't matter. Played their commander. Didn't matter. Just blue-red. Blue-white. Nothing I did mattered. I don't know why my opponent milled me for 25. Well, I'm glad to see standard is nothing but removal still. That's exciting. It's only been like that for 3 years now. Oh, look. The best card in Standard. Wow. Well. So I can cast Kona. I mean, I have the God tier set up. I'm literally doing what my opponent wants to be doing. So, get Schmied, suppose. Look at that. What's funny is I actually didn't really have anything to put into play with it. Oh, opponent, what happened? Wasn't good enough. Oh, no. Well, now we know why Standard is mono removal. If that game wasn't a lesson of anything. What are the other of a Dovin stream? Yuna's in Standard? Oh yeah, it's Final Fantasy. I guess it doesn't have the infinite stuff. Is it the blue-white Dovin? Well, they're all blue-white. The 6-mana one? What are we talking about? Another authority player. Weird. Play, I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters. They're about the same. Oh, well, they got Overlord. Guess that means I just lose. Oh, they didn't play Overlord. Or keep it in the graveyard, I mean. And they get an O-ring? Yeah, this game's probably just already over. I don't even know what I'm trying to do at this point. I can just start playing things. I mean, Screaming Nemesis doesn't even have text on it in this matchup, so... This is a 3-5. I mean, this game is probably just over. I don't even know. The authority doesn't really matter, it's just... I'm not doing anything impactful. The Winter Orb Ultimate? Okay, that's not quite what I expected, but it's effectively the same thing anyways. Casting an O-ring. Tap lands. Opponent, that was your first mistake. Alright, I can cast this and then lose it next turn anyways. Well. I can cast this repeatedly. Alright, I'm wasting my time. I'm literally wasting my time against this. Might as well just be Scythus. It's already over. I can see it. I've played enough of this format, I know. Arrest something. Oh, the minus is the draw. And then you get an emblem with can't untap more than 2 permanents. That is a funny ultimate, I'm not gonna lie. That is a funny ultimate. Oh, I was talking about this one earlier. Tap all permanents, and they skip their untap step. Their next untap. Yeah, this one's pretty late. I mean, the ultimate's hilarious. I've never played against it ever. Never played against it. You're probably the only person who owns one in Magic Arena. How much time do we have left in the Avatar set? 13 days? I really don't know if I'm going to spend gold in the next 2 weeks, but there's probably a chance I do. Depends if I run out of cards I want to play. That Dovin's kind of interesting, though. I've never seen it. I couldn't tell you it existed or what it did beforehand. There's your donation incentive. You found it. I don't think abrading my card's gonna save me, but I suppose I could have done that. Does it get mana dorks? Is that true? It costs 4. The mana dorks are already done doing what they do. I feel like it doesn't really work out. Because the aggro deck gets the play. What does this do? Oh. It's the mandatory I always have start your engines on turn 1 card. Mana? Okay, well, literally just soloed by the Start Your Engines turn 1 card. That's always fun. I can play my commander as a stat stick here. Leave up a braid or just another blocker? Nah, it's just always right to play the mana. It's always right. Well, this is best, as good as my commander can be in the mono red aggro matchup, so. Kona. Can I tap it immediately? Nope. What do I do? I think I just have to play this, but I don't know if it's even that good. Yeah, I just have to play this. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you plussed on a Llanowar Elves, the Llanowar Elves probably didn't do anything. Enters any target. Come on. Ugh. It's just so annoying that, like, the only reason I'm losing is because they had exactly the start your engines right when they needed it. Nothing else mattered. Do I chump block this? It doesn't have trample? Maybe I do. Is that reasonable? Alright, Commander. You're over it. I'll take it. Oh, I can't chump block it anyways. Silly me. I forgot. This card is stupid. Swing with that. I think I'm still dead, but I guess summon Bahamut's in play. Am I still dead? I have to blow up this enchantment. Like, I have to. I took an unnecessary amount of damage. Okay. I also got my commander back with more stats, which I didn't anticipate. Yeah, I shouldn't have taken... Well, it was only 1 extra damage. I don't know, I'm not sweating... Shouldn't be sweating it that much. I've never seen this card before. I untapped with my Summon Bahamut. It's probably safe to swing, but I don't know if the game is about me swinging. Mana value of other permanents, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, we can swing next turn. We can swing next turn. I don't think there's a reason to swing right now. Beginning of combat, if you control power 4 or greater. Yeah, I'll just take 2 off that. No, I just don't take 2, I guess. Okay, I'm dead next turn. I don't draw anything helpful. 9, 13. I can't do anything? So I'm just dead? Yep, I'm just dead. So, would I have won if I swung last turn? 9, 16. No, I wouldn't have. Doesn't do anything, doesn't do anything. Oh, I would have won? No, if they blocked a second thing. 16. Alright. Would I have won? Hold on. Why can't I do basic math? 16. 9 in the air. Minus. Go to 8. Block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Alright. Yep. Through. Completely through by not swinging. The Phoenix would have hit me and I would have died? No, I wouldn't have. I would not have died. Alright. That's that. I had a lethal out and I decided to hold back the blocker for the Phoenix and lost. But I would have won exactly if I swung. Oh, I guess I did lose my commander earlier, which I suppose could have mattered. So I did that as well. That was a mistake. That's super annoying. Oh look, a 1-mana commander on the play. Again. Amazing. Koma's not doing anything. The rest, maybe the Badger's not. No, I think. Actually, we can just get rid of a land here. Yeah, we can get rid of a land. I think Kona's an ideal thing at some point. How many Tempest Hawks can you play? Any number? Okay. So... Oh, this is so boring. I don't even know what I could draw. I mean, I have outs. There are outs in my deck that exist. This game is fairly different if I was on the play. Like, extraordinarily different if I was on the play. Opponent, you literally do one thing. What are we doing here? Oh, they did something else? Oh no, they still did the one thing. Don't know why that was so hard. One trick pony. You think it's Stonewalls? I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. I don't hate the logic there. It's better than any other thing I've tried to do, so. Got a 2-3. Let's swing with you, and I think I'll swing with the Badger, because trading is not something my opponent wants to do. Look at that. They didn't trade with their 2-cent card in my $80 Badger. Station. Creatures you control gain flying and lifelink. Alright. Well, I can just keep blocking them. Maybe that gets me somewhere. Probably not. I think it doesn't math out too well. Unless I Alpha Strike them, which I don't think I'm going to. Okay. Heir Apparent runs sweepers, I guess? Because of course they do. Well, I see Standard has been profoundly stupid since last I've played it. Can I get the scam card? Of course not. Of course not. Of course not. Any target is not enough. Oh, wait. What if I... play that? Still nothing. I don't think Summon Bahamut saves me. I didn't hit it. Alright. Cool. Interesting deck. I'm glad it exists. Can't wait to see it all the time. Sweep your own flyers. That makes sense. They actually didn't even have to. They didn't even have to. Alright, another game I think, if I'm on the play, is extraordinarily different if I'm on the play there. Like, one extra turn would have been massive. At least how it panned out. What does this do? Oh, the can't draw thing? Or can't play spells or whatever. Okay. Thank you. Let's do this. What is with these super early tempo plays are just so weird. That's the second time that's happened. I feel like it didn't really do much. I guess it stopped me from... I don't know. Just not too enthralled with the idea of what they just did. So... 2, 3, 4... Perfect sleeper on 4? No, guess not. So, tap you, red, and web this. Play you. Apparently they don't have a sweeper because they took 1 extra damage. Okay, they have a sweeper. Well, fortunately, Screaming Nemesis still wins. Get Schmieded. Yeah, you don't get the Enduring back because Ultimate ends the turn. No death triggers. Alright, well, that unsummon was weird. I think if it was used at a different time, my opponent might have actually been fine. Especially with the Ultima. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe not, but I feel like the unsummon was weird. Maybe it wasn't. Well, you'd have to do the math. But I don't know if that was lethal. Maybe it was. I don't know. Oh, look, it's another YouTuber. Who's in Japan? I think that's Japanese, right? Doesn't look like Korean. I've already made my first mistake, doing nothing for 2 turns. I'm already losing quite significantly here. On the play with a ramp spell. Plot this. I don't think it being in play matters too much. Unless I tap it or something, I don't know. Okay, mono green. Nice. 5-color commander. Green, O'Hare. I don't think Enduring Innocence is worth trying to play right now. I'd rather just play things immediately that are scary. Mono green with board wipes. Intriguing. Play this. I was really hoping to find a red source there. I don't think I missed my opportunity to put a red source in play. Maybe I did I? I don't think I did. Oh look, it's not a green card. Crazy. Just a casual draw 46. Yeah, nice Spider-Man commander. Oh, yeah, I didn't find the second red source. I'm gonna say it probably doesn't matter too much that I didn't, but obviously not ideal. Let's play... I could play Galta? Okay, whatever. Do you have another sweeper? In your 5-color mono green deck? It's not even lethal, is it? This has haste, right? This does have haste. I don't feel like playing this game any longer. I'm not blocking. Oh, it doesn't have haste. I can't cast it. So if order of operations were slightly different... Well, no, because they just kill something else. Yeah, they just kill something else, so that doesn't matter. Okay. There is some invisible chance that they don't kill the 3/3 with an entire grip of hand, seeing almost half their deck. Okay, I didn't die, but I probably won't keep my creatures. Because they swung. Okay. Another funny mill card, I guess. There's no... Yeah, that doesn't do anything. Alright, basically the impossible has to happen. It's my last opportunity to try, but it's exceedingly unlikely they have nothing. Oh, whatever. Yep, nice 5-color Spider-Man commander deck. Glad it had something to do with your strategy. Mono green on the play with a ramp spell. Every card they played, we actually have in our deck too. Or all the relevant cards they played are in our deck. They just played them and we didn't. And we lost. Copied my build. It looks like it. I mean, not impossible. That's how I would play that commander as well. Ooh. Alright, whatever. Linerals is good enough. This is the first time that a Surveillant has impacted me since I started playing. But there's only one in the deck, so it's not too surprising. I don't think it matters which land. Yeah, it's just the first sliver of standard or something. Ooh, love to see this. We knew about a sorcery speed 1 damage spell already. Yeah, when they kill the elf at that juncture, it doesn't feel nearly as bad, because I didn't play it turn 1. Behold a dragon, get a treasure. Rand and Shaw. Alright. So... Regalia? World first? Do I kill their commander? Oh, it doesn't do anything. Okay. No, their commander doesn't do anything. Alright, get in there. Get in there. You know what time it is. I revealed stuff. Beautiful. Revealed stuff. My foot is asleep. Oof. What is that? Destroy target non-basic land. Okay. And then Sarkhan gets stats. Oh, it keeps the stats. Oh, it's a 1/1 counter. Gotcha. I should read. Let's, hand of the battlefield. Why is this a 4/5? Come on. Play this. Crew. Swing, lose the game? Ugh, that is so annoying. Why is that a 4/5? Oy. So, kill the 4/5? And lose the game? Lose a game no matter what I do? Okay. Lose a game no matter what I do, it is. I don't gift? What if I just played my commander here instead of this? No, I'll just play this stupid thing. Do I swing? I mean, I have to, right? I have to. You know how insanely unlikely it is my opponent doesn't have a dragon? Like, there's no blocking this, right? I don't know, maybe leaving up the blockers fine. I have very little faith that this is doing anything. Very little faith that it's doing what I need it to do. What's a wicket roll token? Okay, it wouldn't have done what I needed it to do. Okay, I guess it did. They didn't swing with their commander. I guess I wouldn't either. Let's play the swing with this random funny card thing. Wait. There's not. I'm not winning this, right? There's no way I'm winning this. Swing with. I mean, the only realistic thing to swing with is this thing. I can blow up the wicket roll token, but they draw a card. I'm still just so completely dead here, right? Like, how am I not? Enters with a 1/1 counter on it, 4 or less, 3 or more. So it's a 5/5. There's no leaving them with the wicket roll token, I guess. I would have died if they swung with the commander, because I didn't have another thing I could do. But, oh no, I'm just dead. I'm dead to their graveyard. Alright. I was always dead. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. The 5/5 blocking wasn't going to work, which I had little faith of anyways. And they still actually didn't swing with this, even though my creature was tapped. So, it looks like I made the right choice, but I can't, I just can't do nothing that long. It's too much of nothing. The 5 damage vehicle. But I can't kill the 5/6 though, right? I can't kill the 5/6 with the 5 damage vehicle. I guess I could have killed Sarkon? I don't think that mattered anymore. It was really just the flyer that was killing me. Unless I'm wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that's exactly what happened. I've got nothing to do, right? Yeah. I'm not going to play my commander here. Oh, look! Great. The best 2-drop. Amazing. It flies at some point rather quickly, right? Pretty sure it does. Can I cruise? No, I can't. Yeah, it doesn't even matter what their life total is, either. This is like one of the 2 cards in Standard that are insanely good in a life gain deck. And, of course, they just have one right away. I've probably already lost. I don't think there's anything I can do to stop that. I can't even kill them before it kills me. Yep, whatever. Must be nice. Literally the best card in your deck, turn 2. That might be the only one. No, the unicorn is in Foundations. So there's 2. Is there more? I think that's actually the only one you can play on turn 2, though. It's like literally the best card in your deck. Half the reason you can even play that commander, in my opinion. But I could be wrong about that. Let me look. Could be blowing smoke out of my butt. Let me look. I want to know. What are we doing? Oh, yeah. Boop. Gain life counter. I'm pretty sure there's only 2. Pretty sure. Oh, there's Pride Mate. Pride Mate. Ah, there is 2. I forgot about this. Oh, wait, no, I was talking about the unicorn. Let's talk about the unicorn. Is the unicorn a standard? What's this one do? Oh, that doesn't do it. Oh, there's a 4-mana one, which would have been totally reasonable. That would have been fine. Would not have won the game. Cleric, that one doesn't really matter. Okay, yep, there's 2. Oh, there's a 3-mana one, so there is Unicorn. Unicorn is in Standard, it's just not called Unicorn. So there's 3. And of course they have the best one. Alright. I can be upset then. I can. That's complain-worthy. Dare I say. Deck, like, doesn't function without one of those. You probably just mulligan every game for one of those. And nothing else matters. Maybe against red-green specifically. The Excalibur? Well, I wouldn't say so. You need another creature for that one. The Angel? But that one costs 4, right? Talking about the 4-mana one? I don't care about the 4-mana one. I don't really consider that one of them. It shows up too late. Oof. You know what? Oof. You know what? No. I'm gonna be stubborn. I'm gonna be stubborn. Wait, is it working out? Okay, it just worked out. It works for me. They would have done that to the Overlord. Oh, it would have worked out too. It would have actually worked out. So let's play random stat stick. Let's not use this because we're dumb. That's actually really stupid of me. Yeah. Very stupid. This thing? I don't think I need more red sources. I don't think the one counter mattered too much, but I should have at least given myself the opportunity to make it matter. This is a 5/4. So I cast this. What if I cast Roxanne? No. Oh, they didn't trade. They didn't trade with the World Wagon. Wow. Really? I would always trade with the World Wagon. Even if you have a dragon. Even if you have a dragon. Because it's just going to exist forever until you do something about it. They're really far away from this. The counterspell is kind of interesting. It's a bit interesting. Normally they don't play those. Like, you just play mono green. Huh. But yeah, I did miss a counter. Which means I suppose I missed it. I actually missed a lot of damage because I didn't swing with this. Yeah. That was a... I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did that. 6... Alright, yep, cool. Had nothing to do with my commander, though. Tragic. I don't think I've picked up Galta yet. It's upsetting. There was one game where I could have, but, like, of course it was a game where my opponent had, like, something in play where I couldn't get away with it. I can't remember what it was. But I had the option to do it once, I think. No, maybe I didn't actually have the option. I just drew Galta and funny point. Who knows? Who really pays attention? We just play cards. We're not here to think. Oh, it's Ketramos. I forgot Ketramos was in Standard. Oh my goodness, I totally forgot it was in Standard. Wow. Forager. I'm surprised I haven't seen Ketramos yet. Is there even a bracket system in Standard? I don't know if there is. I don't know. Maybe. Let's get rid of Galta. Well, I have Enduring. I could, like, scam him. Double tap land. Ridiculous. I think Gene Pollinators, I need to draw land. I basically need to draw land, I think. I think I just have to, right here and now. Okay, well, there's the best card in their deck. Amazing. As one always has. Look at that. We can crew our creature. Beautiful. Oh wait, crewing this doesn't make sense. When it dies, it gets reset. Double tap land and missing my turn 3 land is basically 100% auto loss against this moronic card that should only play against itself. Oh look, a land. At least it comes in untapped. Play this to, nope, that to, nope, this, nope, this. Get a green source? Okay. Red. If they don't exile this, I can win. But it's a Ketramos deck, and all it does is exile things. So, there's that. Oh, wait, they can exile it literally in play. They just have to destroy it. Alright, this game's over. Yeah. I think I'm going to just concede every time I see Ketramos. I don't even understand why it cues me against it. I don't get that. But to be fair, it's the first time I've seen it, so maybe it's like teetering on the edge of the bracket thing or something. My MMR is just like tickling the top bracket. I don't know. I don't know. How do you go from Ketramos to the Earth King? Someone let me know. I'd love to find out. This Summon Titan has been but I actually haven't given it much of a chance. I just haven't seen it much, so it doesn't surprise me. They paused on their turn 1 and didn't cast anything. I don't know what that means. I draw a 1-drop on turn 2. Oh. Let's do this. That was fine. There's not a lot of crazy things to do in Standard with Tifa, fortunately. Apparently there's like nothing to do with Tifa right here. I'd probably just trade with it if they let me. Oh, okay. Sure. Well, the second trade doesn't do anything. They have, for some reason, another one. So... You... What about stats? What if I went the stats route? I actually kind of like this. It takes a turn off, but then suddenly everything is annoying. So that's pretty cool. Make a 4/4 creature, power 4 greater type. Sure. So let's play you. Just playing stats. Just play you. And I can crew whenever I want as a 5/5. Which is better than my 4/4. There's no, like, scape shift or anything. What does that do? Target creature is unblockable. Okay. Probably will be a problem. Well, it will be a problem. It is like inevitability, I guess, in some way. They can't swing. No, you can't swing. There's a pump spell here. There's most assuredly a pump spell here. Let's do this. I'm going to do it anyways, but like... There's obviously a pump spell. What if I just didn't block then? Yeah, what if I didn't block? They're just gonna leave it up all day? Chainsaw. Let's see. Let's see here. Tap this. In web my commander? No, that's just dumb. What if I tried to cast Chainsaw? I should target the Earth King here? No, it doesn't matter. There's no getting around this stupid card in my opponent's hand, right? Doesn't matter. Okay, maybe it sort of did. It could be a +2. No, it wasn't, though. So if I do this, I can't actually in-web it, because I chainsawed, which I think I, at this point, sort of had to. So I think we just play stats again. We like stats here, right? In the stat department. I have a 4/4 blocker that's reasonable to use, and I really want to pick this up, so I'm not going to cast my commander. This has vigilance. What is that 1-minute card? What is going on? +1/+1? Like, what is it? How do you not cast it here? How do you not save Tifa? Rampaging Paylaws. Alright, they're just 4/4s. Just 4/4s. And you have to have lands, which I'd like my opponent to have right now. Okay, they find a land. Bushwhack is one of these spells, but it's not an instant. It's not an instant. I will now block. I don't want to lose the thing to a random card, so I'm going to block with the Vitality. Vitality comes back anyways. I think I can beat an army of 4/4s. I can't beat an unblockable 6/6 too long, though. Okay, so let's warp this. I just realized my land count is actually really low. Yikes. Land count's actually super low here. This is crew 3. Ugh. Alright. Again, the 4/4s or whatever right now. I'm more concerned about Rampage. Oh, they're 5/5s. Oh, no, wait, no, they distribute 2 counters? Alright, yeah, I'm just dead then. I've never seen anyone play Rampaging Bayloss before. It's so insanely slow, though, to be fair. It also dies to what apparently is 75% of the standard meta, which is just sweeping the board over and over, and just have, like, the 6-mana 10/10 that doesn't do anything. But looks like it's going to get me. I thought it wouldn't, but I'm now seeing, without a bunch of lands for this card to cheat, it's probably going to get me. Opponent, I think I'm dead if you swing with everything. Swing, unblockables, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Almost dead. At least. Unless I find some miraculous one-shot. I don't have any haste enablers. How is that better than... Okay. I feel like that's not better than... You know what? Take 10. What is this card in my opponent's hand that has been castable this whole game? I hate it. I hate that I can't figure it out. Oh look, it's Gulta. Just in time. Just in time. Dead on my opponent's turn. There is no haste. So... there's just nothing to do. Yep, nothing to do. Cool. Another spot where I couldn't... yeah, just... I literally can't cast Gulta. It's just not happening. I don't understand how... well, actually, no, never mind. Makes sense. Oh, where was this hand last game? Where was this? I don't think the land count's low. I don't think so. I know the anti-causal thing is, like, extremely slow, but, like, you know... if it wasn't for the Rogue's Passage, I think we're just kind of chilling. Xenagos? Can't do that, can I? Can't do that. Making up cards. We've talked about this. Okay, I've had one of my best games ever playing against this. It was like a 20-minute back and forth. I think I did lose it. But... alright, there that goes again. No, opponent, no! Wait, does that work? Wow, that works. Really? I didn't know that. I thought if you left battlefield for any reason, you just get it back. Okay, well... my opponent had double 1 mana perfect answers for my opener. Now there's probably nothing I can do that matters in the slightest. Yep, I just got 150% blown out. You got it. Shock and do unsummon, I lose. 1 mana cards. Fun. Yeah, I can't play Xenagos. I can't play that. Okay. Four. What Kaya is this? A weird one? Yeah, this is a weird one. Okay. I don't think I've seen this in Standard. Enjoy my content for a long time. Thank ya. I keep all the complaining to the stream. Doesn't make it to YouTube. That's not true. Builder's talent. I don't even know what that does. Okay, it builds stuff. Let's play this. Yeah, we play this first. Play that first. How long have I been doing this? 9 years? Oh man. Permanence, non-impression. Alright, so why didn't they do anything? How dare you? Let's play that. Let's play this. I mean, I'm still doing the same exact thing I was going to do anyways. Unfortunately, I don't have a good Kona. But that does mean the Regalia is less likely to die, because Kona's in play. But I actually just have nothing to do with it. Okay, worked out. Beautiful. There goes Rox. I haven't played Roxanne yet either. Funny. I'm not too surprised there's not a lot of standard Brawl content creators. It's better than standard. It is better than standard. But I don't know by how much. Oh, hey, it's Galta. So, let's, kill that. Swing. Kill the 1-5? Swing through that. What if I just didn't care? And went the route of, like, other stuff, like this? Play you. Yeah, this is fine. I'll do a trade with my thing. Do I need it? I don't think so. It does find a land, right? It finds a land and it also, like, trades. So, like, why do I feel like I need it? Yeah, it just also trades. I mean, there's no way you don't trade. So. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, that's what I thought. I was about to say, what are you doing? This is only creatures? What does this do? Return non-land permanent, so nothing. This is the doubles your tokens. Oh, sweet. Do I win? I don't really value stationing this, if anyone was curious. This 2/6 defender is annoying. Oh wait, does it go away with, yeah, it just goes away. Alright. Alright. Yep. I mean, they lose their commander to deal with Summon Bahamut, which is excellent. We probably lose almost on the spot to a board wipe, though. I can cast... No, yeah, I think I'm just doomed if they have a board wipe. And I'm probably going to assume they do have board wipes, even though this is, yet again, another deck that really wants to play to the board to some degree. However, it can not... It can, like, avoid playing to the board for a while. But I don't know. Demolition Field, what is that doing in Standard? You're never blowing up a station land. If your opponent stations something and it also matters that it got stationed, I don't think that was a game where Demolition Field would have saved you. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Oh, this wants creatures. Each creature you control. Just Gavany Township. Yeah, I don't know if a Gavany Township's playing sweepers. Alright, well apparently they didn't have one, so... Yeah, they don't need that many creatures, so... That's why I think they could probably have a sweeper, but they're playing Gavany Township and token doubler cards. So, you know, we've seen crazier things. We've seen crazier things. Another game, no Gulta. Got close that time. I do actually like the crew station stuff. Unfortunately, you're not using it to, like, cheat with Kona, whereas you would with, the whatever. That being said, if there was... Okay. Let's not ponder about it, so let's just play more games. Yeah. I've never seen this card before. Bring your end step, pay 1. No, there are no plans to play that. I don't have any ideas for that either. That's in historic. Good luck. I've never seen that card in my life. So, what does this commander do in standard? Like, how does this work in standard? It's another one of those commanders, if you kill it, they, like, do nothing the entire game. But I obviously can't kill it. Oh, hey. Alright, well. I'd love to see what this commander can do when it's not alive. But I just don't even know what the 1-drops... Like, what do you copy and stuff? X spells? Is there, like, enough? Well, my opponent didn't instantly concede, so... It's on your radar just to play in the noob queue. I mean, if it's just one of those kinds of commanders, then it should just be your blue-white control commander. And you just play your deck without a commander. If it's, like, even lower than Proft or something. Opponent, that's not a 1-drop or a 2... Oh, it was a 2-drop. Is that a 1 or a 3? Well, apparently they have a 1. They just refuse to cast it till this shows up. Yep, like I said, this commander does not intimidate me when it doesn't exist. Only creature spell. Cast a creature spell, that, 2/4. No, let's just go here. Let's just be reasonable. We can take time to do this. Unless we can't. What I want to do is the Seek commander. The Bant Seek commander. That's the one I want to make. I was surprised at how many Seek cards there were. I don't own, like, any of it. And they're all, like, rares. But that one's exciting to me. Wow, they put stats on? I'm always drawing. I'm always drawing. That's crazy. Let's plot. I'm going to make their turn awkward, because if they have a counter spell, I'd love them to counter something that I don't care about for their entire turn cycle. Could be a flashing creature. Does 2 damage matter? Is there a downside to... Is there anything I can block? I do draw if it dies. Yeah, I'll just swing. I'm not convinced. Oh, I love it. Commander 1-drop. The thing you signed up to do 10 years ago. That I removed. Alright, what's this magical 1-drop that you oh so desperately want 2 of? Insidious Fungus. Okay, what is it, a naturalize? You got it. By all means. So I lose the twitching doll if I don't, like, get rid of it in a different way. Guess I'll make a bunch of 2/2s. Oh, my opponent can't rob me of priority the whole turn? Amazing. Let's, yeah, I think I'm gonna turn this into 2/2s, because they can just blow it up. Let's tap this and cast this. And then make 2/2s. Because again, it does just die to my opponent's board state. I can swing with the 2/2 again. Yeah, we can just send it in. They're not going to block it. Alright. Apparently the second Insidious Fungus was extremely worthwhile to me, so... The Saproling Commander? The only one you have left was that Slimefoot? Slimefoot's my Pauper Commander in paper. Love that card. Okay, it's a mana dork as the second one. I don't care at all about that. It's a mana source in the third one. Starting to get annoying, but still, those do die at some point. But like I said, this commander feels very strange in Standard, and if it's extremely demanding that it needs to be in play to copy anything, feels pretty lackluster to me. Okay, so I can play this, but then I can't pick it up. Actually, I can't pick up anything. Let's kill... the mana? Yeah. Let's kill the mana. Screamies. I can swing with the 4/2. No, it's drawing me cards, though. I guess we're just staring at each other. If my opponent has the perfect curve for their commander, then, I mean, what was I going to do anyways? Still needs to copy really good stuff, I feel. Is yet to really do that. Sure. Yeah, perfect curve card. You also have to do it in order. I don't know, I've never been convinced that this is a good card. Never been convinced. It's literally asking to have a perfect curve every game. Also, it needs to not die. Otherwise, you have to, like, wait. Like, I killed this, and I basically time warped twice. But, hey, they're sitting here, and they're doing the thing. Things are happening. I can't envision there being some kind of crater hoof. And maybe we can just stare at each other until... I really don't know what? Actually, I don't even know what. Okay, random 2/2 with a random 1/1. They can swing with the 2 3/2s because they just die anyway. Oh, no, they don't. Okay. I really want a way to tap stuff. It's kind of what I'm banking on finding here. Okay, what does that do? Not really anything. What if I played this instead? What if I played this? This seems really annoying. Wait, can I play both? Can I play both? No, I can't. Swing? No. We're just gonna stare at each other. Behold my 7/7 that mills Galta. Creature you control gains trample till end of turn. I literally, just for the life of me, cannot get Galta into play. What is this, Borys expertise? What are we doing here? Okay, they doppelgang guff triplets. That's not good. They mill 15. Well, I mean, this card has nothing to do with their commander, but it's probably going to get there here. They almost decked out, but they don't quite deck out. They're at 21. Oh yeah, X-Spells are good, but not the ones... Doesn't it have to be a permanent? No, this would be a creature, though. This would be a creature. Sure. Let me just shift-enter. If they go straight into combat next turn, I guess I'm not dead. They did have River's Rebuke in their deck, interestingly enough. I'm not sure why they did this. I would have done it on another card. That's strange. I don't think I'm going to make them deck out. I don't think that's possible. They'd have to play too many things. I don't have River's Rebuke. I mean, their River's Rebuke, I guess, is gone. They found, like, the best 7. So. Return 1 land. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So, cast... What if I did swing all out? No. I mean, now that my opponent's playing, like, goofy stuff, they probably have Craterhoof. Swing there. No, that doesn't do anything. Nope, that doesn't do it. Let's play this. Let's... Alright, I'll make him show me it. I don't have a lethal attack, do I? No, it's not even close. Alright, make me show me. Make me dedge. Go for it. On the bright side, my opponent's commander, for the most part, really didn't do anything. You know? It didn't really... It made, like, a copy of this, which they haven't used. A mana dork. Tokens that ramp when they swing, which they haven't done. It really hasn't done anything. Alright, so this probably finds Craterhoof. Yeah, it does. It was actually the last card, too. Okay. If that... Oh! I just whiffed. I just threw the game. I just threw the game. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, yes, I did! I threw the game! I threw the game. Oh, I'm such an idiot. They have to draw, right? Yeah, they would have drew 3 cards and lost. I just threw. All I had to do was wait. All I had to do was wait. Oh, that's so funny. That's poetic, though. I was trash-talking their commander the whole time. I deserve that. That's super funny. Alright. Well done. Well done. I deserve that. I was talking smack about the commander the whole time. That's super funny. Oh, that's funny. I deserve it. Gotta watch my mouth. Oh, look! Again! Wow. Fun. Again! Woo! Every time. I guess I have to mulligan for it every game. I've been playing standard wrong. I should be mulliganing for Llanowar Elves every game. I'm not going to give my opponent an on-the-play Llanowar Elves game. I'm just going to concede. Do it to somebody else. If they have a 3-minute card, I just lose. And, I mean, even if they don't, it's still just, like, through the roof of speed. Through the roof. Wish chainsaw lined up better. What does that do? Stuff. Let's play this, I guess. Wow, look at that. An Anim Pakal player that doesn't, like, hesitate or have to act like they have something to think about. Let's kill it. These 3/3s are pretty good here, I think. Yeah, we'll just block, right? No. Have your thing. Wait, what? Okay. Oh, I guess I... Oh, well, they would have blew that up instead. Yeah, maybe not. So... green, red, put stats into play, play this and that. Play this. Please have a way to tap it. Of course not. Come on. Ugh. Well, let's play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whenever this attacks, put a... Okay. Okay, cool. Fun. Nothing I did mattered. No surprise. Alright, I'm done. I actually, funny enough, usually when I go play Standard for a second, Standard Brawl, I'm like, oh, it's so refreshing, it's so nice. This time I didn't feel that. Standard Brawl to me is not at its best that it has been since I've started, like, playing it. You know, so... I don't know. Yeah, Enemy Call's fine. I don't have a problem with that commander. Just trampled me there. This this strategy of like in-webbing mid-range stuff is not really that good, even when you have the thing to quickly in-web or something hyper efficient and really strong to in-web. It's just not really good enough because the rest of the field that you're playing against doesn't care. So you're not really playing this as like a, well, I already said that I think in the beginning, but playing it as like a 7-6 on turn 3 or something is cool to have this beatdown thing happening, but that's just not good enough, right? That thing is just Roxanne. If you want to do that, just play Roxanne. Roxanne can get actually do it. This really just can't. There are some interesting ETBs like Roxanne to actually do with your... Oh, I clicked it away. Actually do with your commander, but for the most part, meh. I never got Galta. Never got it. Every time it was like about to happen, the game was over. Just never picked it up with this and replayed it and had like 24 stats out of nowhere. I mean, it's kind of cool, especially if you give it like haste with something like Enduring Courage or the Fire Crystal or whatever. But playing haste enablers just gets in the way of trying to do the thing in the first place. If you want to go into a ramp style thing, or really in-web the hand instead of in-webbing this stat stick, you just play Kona instead, right? And then you just cheat into play your hand as opposed to, you know, whatever this is trying to do. But the games you win are pretty cool. I like how this plays. This is a cool deck. It just doesn't really do anything against most of what I played against. And I played against a rather wide range of things. You have the creatures that don't die to sweepers, so if your opponent tries to blow up the board over and over, you can save yourself by having these, which will always have effectively keeping a haste threat in play forever, because they can't sweep them. And then any creature you play crews, and they're like, uh-oh, just taking damage. The World Wagon is usually the most annoying one of the bunch, because, well, on top of it being like the best one, it also costs 3 and is huge. So that was nice. But apart from that, I felt like I was a worse aggro deck and also like a worse ramp deck. Which is fine, right? I mean, some would say the middle in-between of those two things is a mid-range deck, and that's kind of what this is. Mid-range in singleton formats is usually one of the weaker strategies, especially in multiplayer, but let's stick to 1v1. If you're trying to like one for one someone over and over and like trickle advantage with like a Dark Confidant drawing 2 cards and your opponent is not drawing additional cards and you've slowly irked out value to win with some kind of card, that situation isn't normally damage heavy. It's just like you killed your opponent eventually with damage, or they just lost from the value. Which, honestly, usually when you win with damage, it was because you had more value than your opponent, and it's not necessarily about the how fast you got the damage out, unless you're, again, all in on aggro. So, mid-range doesn't normally go the I dealt enough damage to you with my mid-range cards direction. And that's kind of where I felt like with this. Which means it's just not fast enough. Which probably means I need to make it faster. Which involves removing, I don't know, all the things that cost. Like, just get rid of these 4 cards. Galta's still fine, I think. I didn't like Summon Titan. O'Hare is probably fine. I actually did like this Galleon. So yeah, I could probably get rid of these and then run more 3-drops or 2-drops. Mana Rocks do, I suppose, damage at some point, you know. They do. So that's cool. Build around this next? Well, I still have to get it. It's not a legendary. It can't put in the command zone. I would say it's kind of hard to build more around it. This is almost exactly as good as it's going to get for it, unless I ran twice as much mana sources or something. I don't know. Flickering it in a blue commander, or airbending it. Yeah, so, let's see. Yeah, that really is it. I mean, you could probably, see, this is the thing, though. You start taking away from the strategy, and it feels worse. But you could start picking off payoff cards, like remove all 5 of these. I mean, this is still a lightning bolt, actually. This is maybe fine. It is a lightning bolt. But, like, run things that are good against the field, which I don't really like to do, especially in a singleton format where, A, you have to play against a strategy that doesn't like your niche answer to that strategy, and B, you have to draw the one card against the niche strategy. That's why you don't see pyroclasms all over the place, or what is it? Was someone recommended? I think it was fire magic. We saw, since that was recommended. I know how to spell. I promise I know how it. I know what I'm doing. Since I had lost to the card that the deck that someone said this would be good against, I did see it again, and it would have been good there again. There were also a few other games where something like this would have been okay. Obviously, this is symmetrical, and I'm running a ton of mana dorks, so I'm not a big fan of this. Same with like Pyroclasm and whatnot. There's one that goes to only opponents, but it's like 1 damage or something. If you start entering that territory of like, all right, what do I expect to play against all the time? I don't know what to tell you. It's just up in the air. That's like if you play Hearthstone, the plate breaker argument or the sticky finger argument, the Hearthstone side of things. Like, it's only good against some decks, and against those decks, you have to have it. And it also has to really be good. Like, most of the time you cast it, ideally win. Because you don't want to have this super niche hate card for something, and then it doesn't even close the game out anyways, right? So it's just asking for a lot from a silver bullet that only kills one thing that you see sometimes. Or, let's say, a handful of things that you see sometimes. Obviously, more than just one specific commander. So, yeah. I really do like the early stats, though. So, there probably is an aggro thing going on. If you want to go in the ramp side of things, just play a ramp deck, right? Just play a ramp commander. You could play this, and it would probably be still fine as a ramp commander, right? I mean, it's still a green deck. You don't really need your commander in a lot of green ramp decks. Probably true in standard as well. But at that point, you might as well just put a ramp commander in there anyways. And it's a second way to put your giant stuff into play. I don't think I've actually played Kona as a ramp deck. I think I only played it as one that blitzed out stuff by tapping it really fast and didn't have a lot of the ramp thing going on. But that could be false. I'd have to look at the list. I think I only played it once, and it was in standard? No, I think it was in historic. I think it was. I don't know. It was only once. I don't remember. The tap lands, like, sometimes they're good. I don't even know if I even like this one, actually. But, like, these stationing is nice, right? Having an ability to tap things outside of combat is nice. But you do start to fall back. Oh, it's a Hell Q card. Alright, I'll take your word for it. Everyone says something is somewhere, and then half the time I queue with it, and it's not even the thing that they said. But, alright, I'll take your word for it. I don't actually see a lot of Kona. I would not actually put this in Hell Q. I don't think it's that crazy. I really don't. Like, Keenan is doing the same thing, but way faster, and also can play Wash Away. Like, I don't know. I don't think this is Hell Q. I play a lot of Keenan. I don't ever see it, so either way. Oh no, now I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, tap lands. So I like stationing and tapping things outside of combat, so I don't have to force myself to have a safe attack, right? The creature has to live if you want to in-web it in combat, post-combat. But if you just maybe remove the slower things and just ran all aggro things, then maybe you can reasonably more often, and maybe even more like shock, lightning strike stuff, reasonably get in there with combat and then reasonably in web post-combat early and have just early pressure the entire game. In web, it does get commander taxed. It's not like Eureka, which, I mean, you know, Eureka probably should have gotten commander tax. It blows my mind it doesn't. It's just always 2 mana. So that is unfortunate. But if you just go the aggro route, you don't need these lands, and you also make your mana base more viable for an aggro strategy because you're not playing tap lands in an aggro deck. If you are, I'm going to make fun of you. Don't play these. If your deck curve probably stops at like 3, just wouldn't play these. I wouldn't. I don't even like them that much here. Monoed colored tap lands are like the worst thing you could do in a non-monoed colored deck. But when you have them, you can forever station, just like crewing. Even if you've already put 12, you can keep doing it. It's only tapped once. If it's your only green source, it's annoying. There were like 3 or 4 games that were effectively decided because I had tap lands. Like I mulliganed to have a decent hand. Maybe if I'm going to 6, I'm like, if I go to 5, I'm screwed. But there were, I think, at least 2 games I can think of that were completely decided because I played tap lands. That's it. I played tap lands, I was off curve the entire game, and I lost because of that. And unfortunately, I do feel like there were a lot of games, maybe not like a lot, but there was a handful of games that were so decided on the play versus draw. That's not the case all the time. It really isn't. Play versus draw in a singleton format is, it's pretty impactful, I'd say, especially with stuff like Llanowar Elves. But this commander, I really felt the play versus draw. I felt it. And it wasn't just against like one kind of strategy. Like Momo flying with birds was on the play and I lost. Like, that would help me tremendously to be on the play. But there were other kinds of games where play versus draw was honestly too significant. And I don't like commanders where that is the case. I'm just not a fan of that. And it really isn't always the case. It really isn't. Even if I complain about it all the time, being on the draw. It isn't always the case that being on the draw is a bad thing, right? Control decks are like, alright, fine. Combo decks don't really care. Mid-range decks are fine with it. I mean, you do have a card that you draw. You're up in that regard. You do draw first. It's just, this commander did not like being on the draw at all. Like, at all. There were games where, like, I'm gonna win, but my opponent played the 4th land, and now I died because they played... But if I was on the play, and they just didn't get to the 4th land for Wrath of God, or Day of Judgment, I was fine, but they were on the play, so... Like, there's just... The breakpoints are just really annoying with a commander like this. And it's just... That's unfortunate, but it is what it is, not every commander is solid at everything. Everything's got its faults, I suppose. And yeah, this wasn't totally super optimal. I think maybe this one could go. This is a really good card, but you have to have it doing the thing repeatedly. You got to keep picking it up or in-webbing it or something to make it feel really good. And it's kind of hard to in-web multiple times when your commander doesn't leave. I'm not in-webbing my commander. It just sits there and I have to wait for it to like die or something to in-web again. So I don't know. This could just be asking for too much. If the first time you cast it, you don't like it, then it's probably a good idea to play something else, because the chance or the opportunity to do it more than once is not worth it if you don't like it the first time it triggers. But yeah, also I did find myself with maybe too few lands on average. There's so many mana dorks, right? Like, I don't know. Yeah, these two could go. This is funny. I don't think I ever actually did pick this up within web. But if you do, that's cool, right? You can even get more 3/3s. I'm sure there's better cards than these two, but thought I'd try them. It's cool to play these funny things that you normally don't see. Like, I like the cards in here. Just, yeah. A lot of things to try to work through here. But this was standard. It was standard. Unfortunately, I don't like where standard is right now. I'm coming to the conclusion. I don't know if it's because of Avatar or whatever. Maybe in 2 weeks when the new set comes out, I'll like it again. But I have liked standard for a while. When I first tried it, I really didn't. And then there was a window where it was cool. And now having tried it again, I don't think I like it. I don't think I like it. Maybe I'll keep tickling away at more standard Brawl. with different commanders. I'm sure there's a commander out there that I would like. Just this one felt like quite the uphill battle, even against the what might be considered the weaker of the matchups or something. But I did see Ketramos, and I'd say that's an auto loss. I saw it once, it did nothing at all that it cared about, and then I lost. So yes is yelling at me. That's when you know it's time to go. Okay, I don't know what happened. Either my internet exploded, or who knows, but that's my cue. So let me know what you thought about it. Like, comment, subscribe.